Hey, I'm Coach Ryan Fowler. Today, we're talking about a concept called plastering. Let's film study. So we're talking about a really important concept here called plaster. All right, plaster means that when we're in coverage, in pass coverage, we don't leave our receiver, no matter what, until the quarterback passes the line of scrimmage. All right, so we're going to see some really good examples of this from the Eagles. In my opinion, this made a big difference in the game. Mahomes just had nowhere to go with the ball. And then you couple that with a really, really great pass rush, and it was a rough day for him. All right, so this is first play that we're going to look at. This is 3rd and 9. It's in the first quarter. All right, we're in man coverage, so we're going to watch Zach Bond on here. All right, so even when Mahomes starts scrambling and he is a threat to run, Bond never comes out of coverage. You see how he chases P. Ryan all the way across the field. Right, he forces Mahomes to get rid of a ball in a really precarious situation, and of course it goes incomplete here. We'll see it one more time from the other angle. So when P. Ryan motions back in the backfield here, now Bond has him man-to-man. All right, and one important thing about this, another really important thing about this, is he doesn't wait for P. Ryan to come to him. He goes to P. Ryan. Watch this. See how he closes that distance? You don't want to leave any space in between you and the receiver when you can help it. All right, and then he fights his butt off here to stay with P. Ryan all the way across the field, forcing Mahomes to make a pretty bad throw. All right, and they're off the field. All right, now we got a 1st and 10 play, and the Eagles are in what some people call the Fangio 6. All right, sort of his special defense. It's really just quarter halves. So we're going to be in quarters coverage up top, basically cover 4, and down here at the bottom we'll be in a half field coverage or cover 2. All right, we're going to watch on this play. We're going to watch Bond again and Oren Burks. All right, Oren Burks is lined up there initially on Kelsey. He lets him go to Bond. Bond has good presence in his zone drop here, right? He's dropping off a 3. He's in a good position here, all right? But when Mahomes starts improvising, he knows it's time to go lock on to somebody. So he turns and he finds his first immediate threat, which is Kelsey. He locks onto him, and now he's playing man-to-man for the rest of that down. Does a really good job there of taking Kelsey away, still able to come up and make an impact on this tackle. And it's just a really good job of staying with it there. Again, plaster, plaster, plaster. We'll see it from this other angle. See Burks up over here on the right. He's going to pass Kelsey, but then he goes and finds someone to plaster too. You can't see him now. He's out of the screen, but he's plastering too. So it really leaves only one option for Mahomes, which is the check down. All right, here we have a 3rd and 3, and the Chiefs are pretty clever here, actually. They put Worthy in the backfield, right? The fastest man in the NFL. They put him in the backfield, knowing that if the Eagles are in man coverage, he's going to end up with a linebacker on him, right? So then they motion him out of the backfield, hoping that the linebacker runs with him. In this case, Bond goes with him. And now Oren Burks has Kelsey man-to-man. And just watch how Oren Burks plays this. See how he doesn't turn his body too much? He stays pretty square. He takes away the inside and then follows Kelsey back outside on the whip. It's a really good job. He takes that away. Again, Mahomes is running for his life. Things don't end well for him there. All right, so when Worthy motions out of the backfield, Bond says, I got him, I got him, I got him. Burks will move over and he'll play Kelsey man-to-man. Stays pretty square on the inside move and then is able to move back out on the whip. It's really good. All right, now it's 3rd and forever. All right, and we got an empty formation, and we're going to watch both of these guys, both linebackers here. So we got Oren Burks out here in the bottom, and we've got Bond right there in the middle. So the Eagles are in what's called quarters coverage, all right? And because they end up with only one receiver on the backside here, the safety is going to do what's called poach, all right? So Blankenship here, basically what that means for him is he's going to look to the strong side of the field. If he gets 3 vertical or an over route coming back, he's going to take that, all right? So he's not even going to help on the single receiver side unless there's no threat on the strong side, right? But we're going to watch Burks again and Bond here. And remember, this is 3rd and 16, so there's no reason to come out of coverage. If the quarterback scrambles and runs, then you can come out and get him after he's crossed the line of scrimmage with really no threat of him picking up the first down. But if you come out too early, you know Mahomes is going to find somebody. So you can see Bond here is looking for the most immediate threat. He finds someone. He finds a new one. He's trying to find anything to cover. And then right here, when Mahomes crosses the line of scrimmage, right, at that point now they're both coming out of coverage to go get Mahomes. All right, but not until then. That's what's called plaster. All right, so we want to plaster the most immediate threat that we have on a pass play when the quarterback starts to scramble. Mahomes is scrambling. They're not coming out. Now they can come out of coverage and go get them. See it one more time from this other angle. All right, so they're in zone coverage. They drop into zone coverage. Now they're going to go find the most immediate threat. Can't see them right yet, but see how they're still chasing their receivers. They're not coming out of coverage yet. They're going to let the D-line handle that. Then at this point, right about here, Mahomes is crossing the line. Now they're going to come out of coverage. You see the third down marker right here? When he crosses the line of scrimmage, now he's a legitimate run threat. Before that, he's still more of a passing threat. All right, so now they come out of coverage, and they're able to get him on the ground, fourth down. Okay, now let's see what happens when you don't do it right. So on this play, we got a 3rd and 7. All right, and you're going to watch Zach Bond and Reed Blankenship both end up plastering the same guy, which is Kelsey. Right, so Kelsey's really good at finding open soft spots. So they look him up. They've got him now, right? And it looks like Blankenship has him. So Bond comes out of coverage to go get Mahomes, and Blankenship does too. And of course, Mahomes finds Kelsey for the first down. Boop. And that's the problem with coming out of coverage against a guy who can improvise like that. All right, so stay on your coverage. See it one more time from this angle. You see Bond's in zone coverage. He does a nice job taking away the most immediate over route there by Kelsey. Then he starts scrambling around, so they go lock on. He realizes Blankenship looks like he has him. He comes out of coverage. Blankenship also comes out of coverage. See, Blankenship right here just needs to stay plastered. He just needs to stay with Kelsey. Let Bond go get the quarterback. All right, and Mahomes makes him pay. Now it's first down. Now we're going to see one more example of where it doesn't work when you don't plaster. Okay, in this play, we're going to watch C.J. Gardner-Johnson back here, number 8, safety. He's got Worthy all by himself. All he's got to do is plaster him right there. There's no reason that he has to give him that space. There's no other threats in the area. There's nothing else going on, really. But he allows that just that little bit of space, takes his eyes off of him for a second. Worthy works back to the ball, and it's a touchdown for the Chiefs. Look, you can see right there, he pats his chest. He says, my bad, man. That was stupid. I should have just stayed on him. See it one more time from this angle. All right, Mahomes running for his life again. I mean, this is a hell of a pass. He throws this ball. He's running pretty much full speed. He throws it back across his body. Really good job by Worthy uncovering there. He wasn't really ever covered, but working back to the ball. And really, all this is caused by C.J. Gardner-Johnson just not keeping his eye on the receiver and not plastering him. Touchdown, too little, too late, but it still hurts. All right, so the moral of the story there is do not come out of coverage when the quarterback starts scrambling. They have scramble rules. Defense needs to have plaster rules. Find the closest guy in your zone or your man if we're in man coverage and plaster him. Don't let him go. Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, you can chuck him, meaning you can push him, you can shove him out of bounds, you can do whatever you want. You can't hold him, but you can still push him. Until next time.